some leftover pieces in front of me. And I definitely like to go further with the pink. I think that would be a nice, oh, these would be nice for little strings. I think that would be awesome to do, to use this for. Yeah, that's the first thing that I like to do. To use these for these little round ones. Let's see. Now these are quite all the same. I also can add this one, but then that does not fit. So I'm just gonna cut for quite the same ones. So those I am going to use to swing, not swing, button pieces. Alright, so that's a nice thing to do. You always can add more if you want, especially if you don't know what you're going to use this more, then you always can add new pieces in it. Can I use one more? Yeah. Alright, now I can't use this anymore, so that's nice. So just put this in a safe bucket. And yep, I also need of course some black ones to give a little bit better security. Just your leftover pieces will do. How much I do? Well, normally 2 each, so 2 more then. Alright, so that's the first thing that I do. Well, just glue these on each other. It's no big deal, not that difficult. But then these are done already. Smooth the edges to make it nice. There we go. One. There we go. So those are ready. Okay, now next. I do like a plain bottom, so it really pops up nicely. This would fit. This one also is also cute for the bottom piece. And I do have still left. Can I cut 2 pieces? No, I can't. So that's a bummer. But this one we can. This one we can use. Let me cut this one. Alright, so I like to use this one. Let's see if I split this in half. Yeah, I always like to, you know me, save my papers. Sometimes I maybe overdo things for that, but yeah, that's just me. Okay, right away smooth the edges, so that's ready. Alright, so this fits nicely under, but of course it's not the correct size, but you also can put a nice one at the bottom. That's also maybe a nice idea. A nice touch for the bottom piece. Okay, let's see how that works. Alright, but for now, this I will really like. Now, what do we like on top? Maybe the flower ones. Really like that. Now, the best way is to cut your paper right away in the same size. And you can use it more, even on the back. Now, let me first cut this piece. Same as the lid. There we go. Here we go. There we go. This one's the edges. Now this one I can right away put on the lid. This is easier for me to work, so I see it better. I still have my glasses downstairs. Why they are downstairs, then I don't have them upstairs. Stupid me. Where did I cut this off? Which part was it? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use this one. No, I'm just gonna use this one because there is going to be that button on it, so you don't see that much of the flower. So that's my choice. There we go. This one, of course, you can also glue down. I always can change my mind for the buttons, but if it does not fit in my opinion. Alright, now I definitely like a pink bottom, and I can use this for the bottom piece, but I also can use this one. But then I need two of those. Why? Well, let me first cut this also in the right size, so you can use them right away. Okay, let's cut this. And I'm gonna cut that what I have left. So first I'm gonna glue down this one. Top. Then this one I also can glue down because the back is still empty, so you can push that button right through. Here we go, and now I only need this piece. We can use this size. So that's beautiful. Alright, leaving just a little tiny bit. I can go further with this one. Here we go. Don't forget to smooth the edges. There you go. Alright, and then for this one also, of course. There we go. Here we go. Put it on. That fits beautiful. Here we go. Now I'm just gonna leave this for just a moment on my left, otherwise I see too much in one time. Alright, so this is what I have for now. So now I'd really like to see what button that I want to use. And this is not bad, but I don't like this on top. What do you say? I don't like the same one as this one, so maybe I am just going to use another one. Or I also can use, what's the back of this? It's brown. I also can use the back. No, I definitely want the pink. Pink, 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 pink. I also can use this. No, I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna stick with the pink. I'm gonna stick with the pink. Yep, and I'm just gonna do this on here. Oh my gosh. Terrible I am. Terrible woman I am. And I was even forgot to smooth the edges. Here we go, smooth the edges. Now, where is my other one? Yep, here it is. Here we go. Alright, so let's punch some holes in the middle. You even can do even two at once. Yes, you can. Okay. Now, what do I want? I definitely want the pink on here. That's just a great spot. Alright, let's grab some blacks. Pink one. go. And then the other one goes just under. You can make again a little piece if you want. If you want, it's totally up to you. If you want to add again a little tiny space. If you don't have any spacer, then you just can make one of your own. Try to make it a little bit round. This is a very nice, cheap way to do that. So grab the brad, grab your own spacer, put it in. It just makes it a little bit easier to swirl your threads around it. Here we go. Yep, and then grab a nice thread that you want to use. And just have this one. Doesn't have to be a fancy one, or so. Cotton makes it very nice to use. Now the top one I did not put a spacer under, homemade spacer. Is not needed. You can do that, but trust me, if you're gonna make a knot, then your little round one is also coming up, so that's also gonna be a spacer. So you don't need to. I just like to show things that there is possibilities that you want to do that, but that's just an option, because the knot make it also nice up. Here we go. And then you have your little closure for this one. Yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna do the same thing at the bottom. Yeah. Remind just one thing, guys. You can buy loads of tools and little pieces, but yeah, for me the fun part is just trying to find things that's cheap. That's also a fun piece that I love about this hobby. Find things to use instead of buying old things to be used. Because you don't need to, as you can see. You don't need to buy all kind of stuff. Just a simple piece of chipboard does the trick too. Or little plastic packaging, something like this or something. This also works perfect. Maybe 2 layers on each other. Works like a charm. It works, trust me, it will work. And for this one, I just let the knot do his job. So I'm just gonna make a knot up to have that space, and then I'm just gonna move this down, making 2 knots, and that makes it also nicely be working. Cut the short piece off. There you go. Perfect. And I really like the color combination. Oh, yes, beautiful. You always can decorate, of course, which I always love, of course. Put the braids away. Let's see, what can we use for this one? We do have plenty that we can use. Small one. Still can cut along. Let's add this at the bottom. Here we go. Memories. Yeah. And yeah, you can always use another one. Here we go. I think that's more than enough decorations. Alright, so I'm going to put these back. And now we can go to the inside and just use whatever you have left. But this is absolutely what I had in mind for the outside. Perfect. By the way, it would look perfect if this is going to be my next page right beside each other. Perfect. Yeah, cool. Alright, so let's go on the inside and let's put some new stuff on here. Alright, Alright guys, so we do have pieces like this and this. This one, the small piece for the flowers, I definitely want to use for that pocket that I promised you. So what I'm gonna do, no, that's not true, because this I can't make any flaps with that. So that's not true, that was a lie. But I still can use this one. Because this I can use. Or shall we just make another one? Oh my gosh, too many options. There are a lot of options that we can use. Okay, so let me save this for decorations. There is nothing that's already big enough. Well, this one is, but alright, no, yeah, crazy. I think I'm gonna use this. Keep it quiet and simple. Yeah, alright, so what I'm gonna do, I make sure that this is wide enough, so 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch right here, and maybe I like to have the brown on this side. Alright, so now I'm just gonna cut this off so I can use it on another spot. Now let's make a nice fold line on here. Then I'm gonna grab back, put the fold line on the right with a black edge and make a nice mark right here, and then we just score on that mark. of course, and then we're gonna decide how deep that pocket can be. Well, definitely can be a 1 inch or even a 1.5, so that's totally up to you what you prefer to use. Let me cut this 1.5. I think that's a nice size to be used. And this you always can use on another spot, of course. Alright, so my first goal is put this on the inside. And this time I don't make a hinge at the bottom. I'm only gonna glue down the bottom so it is a nice little pocket. Stay away from the fold lines, guys. Always, always. I can't say that enough. Trying to do my best to say that enough. Alright, so that's one. I'm gonna try to make these a little bit the same. But if you don't want that, then just change things, of course. Like this one, I put the brown on this side, but maybe it's nice to put the brown on the left side. Just a little detail. Not necessarily, of course. Just an extra detail, because the flowers are in every direction to be seen, so you can move these papers in any direction you want. That's easy. That's easy. Alright, so that's done. Now I first go to my pages that I already have. Oh, maybe the back. Let me first do the back with the same one. Yeah, I think that's a nice idea. Alright. Go. Yeah, see the decoration part's always so much longer time, but actually it's the best time, because then a page comes to its to its justice. I think that's the nice word. Here we go. It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I have an hour and a half, and well, let's say 1 hour, so I can clean my teeth nicely before I go to the dentist. Who else hates going to the dentist? Oh, I really hate it. And it's also getting hot upstairs here, so that's also a nice excuse to stop early today. It's not an excuse, it is getting hot. Hot, 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 feeling hot, hot, hot. Here we go. Alright, now the back of the lids are ready. That's ready, and now I have this left, so I'm just going to cut this in two. So I can use the pink piece, or even, well, I even can use the flower ones. I'm addicted to these flowers. Oh my gosh, in the beginning I really was not planning to add the flowers in, but now I did. I'm so happy that I did it. I did it. where do I want this? Okay, let me focus first on one piece. Alright, so this is a flip out for pictures, and then we have, so maybe I want to keep these fully, so I'm just going to add this on my pocket top. Pocket top. There we go. Yep, and now I only have to insert a little piece right there. Now this one, let's go back with this page. I really like this one. I'm gonna split this. Does not fit all the way, but that's okay. That's okay. You know me, I do like to make these equal. Pretty much the same. I do my best, at least. At least I do my best to keep these similar. There we go. So now we can make a nice bottom piece for this. So that's cool. Now let's turn this over. So beautiful. Such a shame that I can't use two of these. Well, at least I'm just going to use one then. Let's cut this. And I think this piece will fit on another part. Alright. Let's use this for the bottom piece right here. And then this little guy does fit almost. Just checking. I just need to adjust this just a little tiny bit. See, there is nothing going to be wasting. Nothing we throw away. There we go. Yes. Okay, now this one is almost done, this side and the back. Alright, I think I like to cut this piece. Ooh, this fits beautifully at the back. By accident, I think. because as you saw me doing this, I did not put this, measure this or something like that, but it fits by accident, so that's cool. That's cool. I don't know what I smell up here, but I smell cookies, but there's nobody's baking downstairs, so I have no idea where that smell is coming from. I really have no idea. Alright, and now for this page, I only have a small piece that I need to cover the back. And then the rest of this is ready. Now let's continuing with this one. I only have small pieces left that do not fit right here, but that's totally fine. We can use that later. Now this one is maybe a good idea, but I don't mind using these diamonds this direction instead of this. I don't mind, but I already use this direction, so it looks a little bit odd if I'm going to use this direction, and the back I can't use, so I'm just going to keep this. And that's the same thing with this one. I can't use, if I use this one this direction, then I really had no trouble with using that, but for now it feels odd to do that. Alright, so I still have these two left, but I also can go in with the brown ones, but then I need to make another set. And you know me, I always love to do first what I have. Now I go watch this, and I do have these left, so maybe these are nice to use it as a fill up. This does not fit, but let's check it out. I did use flowers in here, so maybe it's a good. You also can use, of course, just the pink one. But you know me, I just love using these better. Alright, and while I am cutting this, I need to cut down also a little strip, and that little strip might be fitting right here if I cut down a little tiny piece off. Yeah. It all makes sense. Use what you have. Just use what you have. There we go. Cool. Go. And for those who definitely want to use these for pictures, then maybe it is just an idea to not put design papers on here. Maybe I was telling you this too late, because it will be getting thicker. That's, I think, an obvious thing to do, but I was totally forgot to tell you this. But yeah, it's just, and it's still possible, guys. It's still possible to add pictures in here. Of course it is. Only getting thicker, but these papers are not too thick to not use them. Even there is already design paper on, so that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it all. you need to make sure that you do not cut these papers too large, like I just did. Make sure they are not bumping in the way of fold lines. Stay away. Stay away. Here we go. Okay, and now we only have to do that last piece. Okay. I don't have anything that fits. That I don't. It don't fit, and I don't have anything left that fits. So I just go in with other papers. No, it does not fit, guys. So I need to go for a new piece of paper. Alright, now for this one I only have, oh, wait just a second. This might do it. Oh, yes, of course. This does it perfectly. Even the front or the back, quite nice. So what I'm gonna do, I need to cut these anyway. So we need to cut this and then another piece. That's the same, almost the same. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this direction fully, and then this direction, and you don't even see it, but yeah, I just saved the top of this page. Okay, so now I have two pieces, which I still can choose which one I want to use that rhymes. But I'm going to use the plain one. At least for this one. I don't know if I'm going to do the same thing with the other one, but for this one I go for the plain light green. Perfect. Alright, so here we have nice pockets where you can add something inside. I really like these on some black. It makes it thicker. I know, but it just makes it nicer. If I see these on some black. The paper is thin enough, so that will not harm this project in any way. Here we go. Yeah, see, this is so much nicer. It is a finishing touch. It's the finishing touch. Cool. Alright, now this one is ready, guys. This one is ready. See how many? So you can add a little picture right here, and here, and here. Okay. So that's cool. I close this down. And now, oh, that's this piece. And now one for this. Shall we do this with the green one? I really like it. Here is more green. This one is more quiet. So see, this still looks cool, but I really like the green one for this one. Here we go. Put this in your little pocket. Here we go. Alright, now I'm definitely not going to use exactly the same one. Oh, here we are. Here we have some more. The other one. I was not seeing that right away. this on some black, it definitely makes it so much nicer. Yep, and then it fits right in here. So what do you think, guys? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Tell me! I love it. I love, 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 love it so much. Cool. Alright, so this is done. Let's go to the back. And the back, I did want to make this with just plain. I'm gonna do that right away. Let's just do that right away. Why not? Let's do that. Just make a nice simple photo mat. You also can do that with this with design paper, of course. If you don't want to see any white photo mats, then I can relate to that. But sometimes I just like to do that. Not always, but sometimes I like. Okay. It's a little bit loose. Why is it loose? Better. Alright. That's one. Why do I use this? Because my photo mat paper is quite thin, and if I use glue, then I will see the glue seeing through, and that's not what I like. That's just not what I like, of course. There we go. Yeah. And then you can use a stamp or whatever you want to use. There you go. Super cool, super easy. You still can add a nice element in here if you want, and then still have a nice spot, of course, for your pictures to be pushing under. If you only add that little tiny bit of glue, so if you're just gonna add glue right there, then there is nothing going to be interfering your pictures. Oh. There you go. So if, let's say, this is your picture, see, you still can add this nicely behind, cutting this off, or at the bottom. See that? Perfect. Cutting this off. And then you still have a nice white edge. Yes. Alright, so yeah. Cool, isn't it? I really like it. Simple, but I like it. Now, let's decorate this big pocket. Let's see what we can do there. Okay, let's see what we can do on the back. I was trying to use this at the back. Definitely would fit perfect. so what I'm gonna do right here, first I need to know where this pocket is going, so I can make a bottom piece. And yeah, I think it just fits in if I want to use this image. And I don't think that's fair to the pocket. If you know what I mean. So yeah, it can be done, but I think it looks a little odd. So I'm just gonna go for this one, because the flowers comes back. So that's also a nice thing to do. Alright, so yeah, I am gonna cut this fully because the size is correct to use for other ones. I even can use this. Yeah, I can. I even can use this one. But I decided to go for the lighter green. I think we just go for the flowers. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna cut this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm swaying sometimes. I know. Alright, so what do we want to see? If we open this. I think I like to cut this green piece off so I have a nice full. You always can use these for strips, of course. Put this in the pocket. There we go. Alright. Yeah, cool, this fits. But you will see if you put something inside here that you don't see this that much. But that's okay. So I'm just gonna open this up, and now I really like to use the simple piece of this paper. Yes, I do. What's the back? No, I want to use this one. Okay. Cutting this the right size because I want to use some decorations on this one. Okay, now before I'm going to glue this down, this will be right here, but what do you think if we're gonna add this on here? I think that fits amazing. And then I might want to use this. Fits amazing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I first go in with these square ones. Start on the left bottom, then the top piece, trying to make sure that this is quite the same. And then I'm just gonna eyeball the middle for this, the last one. Here we go. Yes, 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 yes. And then we are going to add this one, this ribbon, extra decoration. Here's some black on it. Okay, I think my marker was on there without that I know it. Here we go. Yes, I love it. Okay, now we can add it on. And for those who loves pockets, you could make a nice incision in here and then add a nice tag. Well, I didn't, but it's just an option. Just a thought what I just had in mind for, ooh, there was another possibility to add another pocket. You can make pockets everywhere. You can be aware of these photo mats. You don't want to make these too filthy. And I really don't know if I can make a nice little bow that makes the project too thick. I also don't know. I think my being nervous is already on my voice. There you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that is okay. And it's the smallest that I had, but it's, yeah, it is cute. It is so darn cute. If I add that, I think I will manage it with all. So the bow is as flat as possible. Yeah, I think it's cute. Finishing off. Super cute. What do you think? Ah, yes, I like it. Alright, you can add your photo mats inside here or a nice big tag, whatever you want. But super cute. I like it. Now, so far so good, but now I really have to clean my teeth and get ready, maybe eat a little bit before I even go. I think the rest of the day I can't eat. So yeah, okay guys, I wish I could do more today, but appointments are to be going through too, even you don't want to. But yeah, okay guys, I will see you I think tomorrow, because it's Wednesday, and at Wednesday nights my hubby is not going to the gym, so then it's laundry day. Yeah, tonight I need to do the rest of my laundry. Yeah, yay. Alright guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.